Hi, I'm Stacy Powers, the site interpreter at the Kankakee River State Park. Let's take a short walk today and talk a little about trees. Have you ever really looked at a tree? Trees are so amazing. There's many parts to a tree. The tree bark is the tough outer covering that covers the trunk of the tree, the branches, and the roots. It helps to protect the tree. You can also identify a tree by looking at the tree bark. This river birch has a papery bark that peels as it grows. The bark of this shagbark hickory peels away from the tree in long strips, giving it this shaggy appearance. The brown bark of the sycamore tree chips off as the tree gets older, revealing the beautiful white underbark. Some trees have a tough bark, while other trees have a thin, soft bark. Some trees feel rough, while others feel smooth. Some trees, like the cedar tree, even smell good. Look at all these fallen leaves. Leaves are recycled by bacteria, fungi, and other organisms and turned into nutrients that trees use later to make more leaves. Are all these leaves the same? No. There's two different types. There's a simple leaf and a compound leaf. Simple leaves are leaves made up of one part. Compound leaves are made up of several little pieces or leaflets. You can tell the difference by looking at the twig. Look at where the leaf attaches to the twig. Is it one part? If so, it's simple. If there are several leaflets attached to the twig, then it's compound. Some leaves are dull, some are shiny. Some are smooth, some are hairy. The veins of a leaf can network through the leaf or branch out. Sometimes the veins just run alongside each other along the length of the leaf. The edges of leaves are also very different. The edges can be smooth, or they can have a rough edge, kind of like a saw or toothed. Some leaves have projections called lobes. These lobes can either be rounded or the lobes can be pointed. And there's different numbers of lobes on different types of leaves. Leaves are arranged differently on different types of trees, and you can tell this even when the leaves aren't present. If you look at this maple tree twig, you see the leaves are directly across from each other. This is called oppositely arranged. If the leaves are not directly across from each other, it's called alternately arranged. Trees cannot move, but seeds must be able to move. If they fall from the tree and land on the ground under the tree, they won't get enough sunlight or water to grow. So they must be taken elsewhere. Trees let other things carry their seeds for them. Some seeds are carried by the wind, like this maple seed. It has a little wing that helps it stay suspended in the wind, and as it falls to the ground, it helicopters. Some trees grow near rivers or streams. Their seeds fall into the water, and the water carries their seeds downstream to another habitat. Some seeds just hitch a ride with an animal. Many trees, like fruit trees, are planted by birds. They pick fruits, fly away, and disperse the seeds. If they eat the whole fruit, like with the wild cherry, they drop the seeds in their waste matter. Many trees are planted this way. Another important tree planter is the squirrel. Squirrels bury their nuts, like acorns, walnuts, and hickory nuts. They bury so many nuts they can't possibly remember where they all are. And in each nut is a tree seed. Just like animals, trees need food too, except for trees can make their own food. They do this in the leaves in a process called photosynthesis. Now this maple tree doesn't have any leaves right now, so it's not making food, but food is being stored in the tree's roots, and it travels up the tree through pipelines. If we put a tap into this tree, we could take that food out of the tree. That food is called sap. And we turn that sap, we cook it, and we turn it into pancake syrup that we like to eat. There's an amazing variety of life in this forest, and every living thing has a special role to play. Yet all living things work together. Trees provide many services for living things. They provide oxygen. They provide food, shelter for many species of animals. They stop erosion. They give us clean air, clean water. And think of all the products that you get from trees. Think of your house. furniture, all the different foods we get from trees, paper, crayons, paint, chewing gum. The products are endless. Think how terrible our world would be without trees. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about trees today, and I hope you visit us again soon at the Kankakee River State Park.